Hi, it's Cheryl. Welcome to Home Ridge Studio. This video is part of the Just Our Imagination challenge, which I will tell you about in a little bit. But first, I have 3 DIYs using some crazy items from the Dollar Tree to share with you. The first idea is a basket using a hula hoop skirt. So let's waste no more time and start crafting. And here it is. And this is how you make it. I have this pot from the Dollar Tree. I think it's really lovely. I love the design of it, but I'm going to cover it up. But I like the color because I didn't have to paint it beforehand. And I have a hula skirt. And I also have that black, let's see, paper cording or wire. It's wired ribbon, and it's from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so I took the hula skirt and I made sure the end was knotted, and now I'm just going to glue the top of the skirt where it's all knotted together. I'm going to glue that right onto the bottom of the pot here. And I'm using a generous amount of glue. Okay, so now when I'm done, I'm going to clip it off, and I'm going to make sure that there's enough of that twine there, and I'm going to put a knot in it so it doesn't come off or unravel. And then I glued that down, and then I went around and reinforced it again around the inside. And now when that dries, I turn it over, and I kind of combed it with my fingers, and I took all that and put it inside, but it just looked like it needed more. It wasn't covering it completely, so I decided to take the rest of the hula skirt, because I only used half of it, and I glued it around the center again, as you'll see in a moment. It was just too sparse, I think, and I didn't want to glue all those pieces down. And then so I used the second, or the rest of it, and it worked out. It was perfect. But I just have to unknot it here, and then I just kind of spread it out evenly so it will fit around the entire pot. And yeah, so I'm just gluing it on the inside there. And of course, make sure there's a knot in the beginning and the end too, so it doesn't come apart. And now I think it turned out perfect. And I just had to keep on combing that. This is just kind of fussy to work with because it just wanted to keep on popping out of there. But, you know, I just kept, you know, combing it with my hands and working it. And so I thought, you know, I'm going to put some of this black corded wire, or paper corded wire. I don't know what it's called, but I like this stuff. I have white. I have, let's see, off-white, and then I have the black one, and I use this a lot. So I just wrapped it around, and I'm tying it at the end, and I wanted to make a little design here, and we're gonna hide those later on, those where I twisted them there. You won't even be able to see them. But yeah, so now I wasn't real picky the way I put it on, because you know, I just had to kind of play with this a little bit, work with it. And so I'm still going to let it go here, or no, I guess I am gluing it down now. So I'm spacing it evenly around the bottom, the bottom one, So it's, I don't know, like an inch up above the pot, and then I just glued it here and there. And then same with this, the other 3 pieces too. I just pushed it down, and like I said, you're just going to have to kind of work with this a little bit if you make this piece. It's really easy. It's fussy, you know, but I think it turned out really beautiful, and it didn't take long at all, really. Okay, so now is when I use the jute. I just have the jute from the Dollar Tree, and I took 3 pieces. I measured it from the top to the bottom of the pot, and then I added on a couple of inches. Matter of fact, probably more like 3 or 4 inches, just in case. And now I put a piece of tape on my mat here, and I'm just braiding them. And I make 4 of these. So I'm going to show you, in case you don't, I have 3 girls. So I knew how to braid. Some people, maybe you had all boys, maybe you didn't have kids, maybe you don't know how to braid, maybe you do, I don't know, but I'm showing you. I taped it down. There's always 1 out of the 3 that's in the middle. So you take the one side, you cross it over the middle, then the other side, and then you cross that over the middle, and then you just keep on going. Cross over the middle, cross over the middle. And it's really easy, but I'm sure most of you know how to braid. And yeah, I had 3 girls. I was braiding their hair all the time. You'd braid it, you'd be like, perfect, it turned out perfect. And then 5 minutes later, you turn around and guess what? They took it out. They didn't like their braid. Like, I don't know. Let me know if you have ever had that happen. You do this really cute little hairstyle on your daughter, or I don't know, and then you turn around and no, they undid it. Took you a while to do it. Anyway, I'm babbling. So now I have these 4 pieces, and for some reason they wanted to just light on fire. So I'm just burning them on this mat here, getting all the extra hairs off of them, and yeah, kind of burning the ends a little bit more. If you do this, be careful. One of mine lit on fire. Drop it, and it went out right away, but yeah. So now I'm just taking them and I'm putting 1 on the pot, and you know, I glue it on the inside of the pot. I don't glue it to the hula skirt. I pull that apart and glue it to the plastic pot itself, and then just wrap it down in the bottom. And then I did the 1 across from it to make sure that they were even. And then this is how you're going to hide those little, where I twisted that the black wire. That's how you're going to hide it. You're just going to put 1 over that. That was probably the one you should start with, and then you can space them apart evenly. And yeah, it was that easy. And now I have these fern picks from the Dollar Tree, and I just pull the end off so I can pull the tag off there. Sometimes the end will pop off and you can pop it right back on, and that's an easy way to remove the tags. But I just remove the tags. I think I have 4 of these, and I'm just stuffing them down, and that hula skirt kind of holds it in, so I don't have to use, you know, a flower foam or whatever. And yeah, and here it is. And it was that easy. And then these are peonies from the Dollar Tree. They're orange and yellow, and I plop them in the middle, and it's like a tropical little basket. So this challenge is called Just My Imagination. It is the 2nd Sunday of every month. That's when we challenge each other to make things from crazy Dollar Tree items, such as this month's challenge, in which we are to use a dog leash, a paintbrush, and a hula skirt. And a big thank you to the host, Brenda from Rustic and Lace DIY, and Kathy from Kathy Joe DIYs, and also the co-host, Robin, from Crafts Unleashed by Robin. The links for their channels are in my description box below this video. And if you already haven't checked out their channels, please do so, because they are some very talented and super nice crafters. Also in the description box is the playlist link, which contains all of the crafters who participated in this challenge, so you can watch all of the videos if you want, for much inspiration and tons of really good ideas. Okay, so for the next piece here is the dog leash. And I have the two dog leashes from the Dollar Tree, and it's a medium one. I have a wood plank from the Dollar Tree. I have that sandstone chalk paint, antique paint by Waverly. Those are from Walmart. Yeah, Walmart. And then the crate is from the Dollar Tree. So I put 2 coats of this chalk paint on both pieces. I didn't paint the back of the plank, and I did not paint the back of the box. I did paint underneath it, but not the back, and I went down about an inch on the inside. And when that's dry, I just take this paintbrush, put some antique wax on it, and I am just edging around the whole entire piece. And I want to take this time right now to thank all of my subscribers. My channel is growing, and I thank you very much. I appreciate all of your kind remarks and comments, likes, shares. You make me feel special, and I just want to send big hugs from me to you. And a warm welcome if you're not a subscriber, and if you like budget-friendly DIYs, home decor, thrift flips, etc., I do it all. So tap that subscribe button and the notification bell, and every time I post a new video, you'll be notified, and it really helps me out tremendously. All comments, likes, shares, and subscribers are what makes my channel and all channels grow, and it doesn't cost a thing, so thank you very much. Okay, so I'm still painting this box here. And I'm just distressing it and distressing the plank here, just the same. And then I have a baby wipe here, so if you don't like it, you can wipe it off or smear it around. I'm trying to just smear all those hard lines where you can see they start and stop. I like to kind of smear those in a little bit. And now I'm going to kind of piece it together before I glue it all together. I kind of try to put all of my projects together first before I make them permanent, just to see how this was going to work. So I'm literally figuring this out. I didn't have this figured out beforehand. So I'm filming it as I'm trying to figure it out. And yeah, so I took this dog leash and I wanted to make one long piece with no folds or stitches or lumps or bumps, and I wanted to keep that little metal loop on it. So I'm removing all of the plastic pieces, and it was a little bit of a project here trying to remove them. I probably didn't have the right tool, but it didn't take a long time. It's doable. You just got to work at it. And then I clipped off the one end, and now I was able to slide all the other plastic pieces off, and now I have one long piece with the little loop on the end. Okay, so now I'm measuring this to see where the middle is, and that's where I just glued the box down there. Really easy. Put it all the way down at the bottom, or flush to the bottom. And now I'm going to take these straps, and I'm just going to, I don't know why I glued it on top like that. Don't do that. When you hang it, it like pulls off. So I glued it here, and then I thought, you know what, I probably should use wood glue to make it permanent. Because this belt, or not belt, the leash is kind of plastic on wood, and I wasn't sure. So I got my wood glue out and I pulled it up, and I just threw some wood glue down there. And so to make sure that they're both even on both sides, I just got my ruler out there. And yeah, same thing. Hot glued it in between the wood glue, and I did that to both sides. And there was a little left over and I just clipped that off, and now we're ready to style it. So I'm putting some foam in, and that is from the Dollar Tree also. And I have these picks from the Dollar Tree. They just say foliage and plastic greenery. I didn't use that last one there, the like spidery looking one. I thought it was good enough with these. I love these. I cut them all off, each piece, and now I'm putting them down. Kind of like, it's almost like the ground cover. That's kind of what I was thinking. It just reminded me of like when you go on vacation, you see all these really cool tropical like bushes or plants. I'm just trimming all these up here, clipping all of them, and then popping them in the box. And that's it. All Dollar Tree stuff except for the paint. And I really like it. Let me know. Who knew? Dog leash. Okay, and here's my next and last piece. I had to use a paintbrush. This one kind of stumped me. I didn't go for the traditional big paintbrush, but I got the little ones from the Dollar Tree. And I got these little flat canvases from the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 2. I have skewers from the Dollar Tree, and I have the starfish and the turtle wood pieces from the Dollar Tree also. And the Waverly chalk paint in the color Peacock from Walmart. And I always like to try to paint my pieces first if I remember, so they're drying when I'm working on everything else. And so I'm just putting a coat, and then I realized, oh yeah, we got the hole on the top, so I took the lightweight spackling from the Dollar Tree. I really don't like this stuff. It's difficult to work with. You have to keep pressing it in, pressing it in, pressing it in, and even then, I just don't think it works very well, but that's what I had on hand. So I used it. And now those are drying, and now I'm going to prep these. I'm making 2 of them. One obviously is the starfish, the other one is the turtle. And I have these skewers, and I'm just taking and measuring them. Some of them will be short and some of them will be long. This is not going to be perfect. I kind of wanted it to have that like put together island look of, you know, just some art. And I just measured it, and I just took one of them and put a little line on there, and then that's my measuring piece there. I hope that makes sense. I know you can tell by just watching, probably better than me trying to tell you how to do it, but I don't know how many I cut 30 or something, and I cut less just in case, because you can always cut more. Now I put a coat of Mod Podge on this, and now I am just taking these and putting them across the whole entire flat board here. And now I'm putting another coat to hide the speckling on top there. It just didn't do a really good job hiding it. I've used hot glue to fill it in, and that I think works better than this. Yeah, so now they're drying again, and I have all these paint brushes. I bought a couple packs, and they're plastic. I thought I saw wood before, and that's what I wanted, was wood or some cool, unique looking paint brushes, but no, I had to deal with the plastic ones, but that's okay, they worked. I'm taking the long ones and putting them on the side here, just gluing them with hot glue. And then I'm taking the shorter ones, clipping off the end of the paintbrush and gluing them on the top and the bottom, and then I do it again. So there will be 2 on each side, and 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. And the little paint brushes, I can use those, so I just put them in a little baggie, and I put them with my other paint brushes. So I can still use them, but they're just really cheap, so I wouldn't normally use them. I don't know, I'll probably use them once or twice and then toss them. But yeah, this was super easy, and oh, and then the bamboo sticks, the Pokeon, that's what I cut off, and then I put all of those, they're not bamboo, I'm sorry, they're skewers. I put those in a baggie, and I can use them for another project. And yep, I'm just doing that times 2. And there you have it. and this is what they look like. And here is the reveal. Here's my little hanging basket. I just got the little clips from the Dollar Tree, and I just hung it up there. And that candle I made in a previous video, and the bottle is from the Dollar Tree. The bird I thrifted, and then I just threw some shells and stuff down at the bottom just to give it a little bit of decor. And here's my turtle and my starfish pictures. These can be also tier tray pieces because they're tiny. And here's my hula skirt basket pot. And I think it just gives me the tropical vibes, so I'm excited. Can you tell? Anyway, that's all I have for you, and this is the end of the video, and I want to thank you for spending time with me today. Don't forget to check out the hosts' channels and the playlist for tons of inspiration, and I'll be back very soon. Have a blessed day. Bye.